computer repair business. You are not your customer. Many people starting in business think that they have a great idea and that everyone will want it. Just because you may want it does not mean anyone else will. You should sell what is already selling. You don't need to come up with a revolutionary idea. You only need to see what is already selling in the marketplace. Don't think that you'll do something completely different and it'll make lots of money. It hardly ever happens. People buy what they understand. If you have to explain it to them, then they're not already in the market for what you have. You should have a unique selling point. You can be a little better than your competitors by having a higher quality or a lower price, but it's not recommended. Or you could emphasize something that your competitors don't have, or even something they might have but they don't advertise. Experience, they say, is the best teacher. This rings close to home if you've had to learn a lesson the hard way. Starting a computer repair business isn't all beds of roses and definitely not as easy as some people portray. Usually, there are hurdles to jump and challenges that keep coming up. Of course, in my case, I managed to overcome them and keep my business afloat, though it would have been much easier if I had known about some of these challenges beforehand. Here's a list of 9 things I wish I had been aware of before starting my business that you can learn from as you start yours. 1. It's more than just being passionate. Many people often go into particular businesses because they have a passion for it. This was exactly what I did. What I didn't take into account, however, is the fact that passion is only a tiny bit of all that goes into running a business. Yes, you get to do what you love, but you have to put even more time into developing business strategies, interacting with customers, marketing your products, and doing the boring administrative stuff. So, when you do decide to start a company, be ready to do the not-so-fun part. 2. Cash flow is crucial. Cash flow is the lifeline of any business. So, no matter what you do, always make sure that your finances are managed. You will run into trouble down the line if your spending is more than your inflow, so there needs to be a balance. The business has to start making money to augment the money being spent. 3. The odds aren't in your favor. It's a popular saying that most businesses fail, some within their first year. No matter how much you try to keep your business afloat, there are just some agents that are determined to work against you. It happened to me, and so I decided to take steps to ensure that I decreased those odds, particularly financially. In my case, I decided to hold on to my old job while I worked to build the business up. That way, I had money coming in since the business wasn't generating income at that time. 4. Activity isn't equal to growth. You could do a whole lot that, in the end, doesn't help your business grow. It's easy to confuse expansion with growth. Thus, adding a new office or more employees, or even a new product feature doesn't translate to growth if you can't see an increase in profit and customers. Recognize the difference between expansion and growth to be able to measure just how well your business is doing. 5. Optimization and outsourcing are business owners' best friends. While it may look like it, you can't do everything on your own. Instead of spending a lot of time trying to get things done that you aren't good at, outsource them so that you can focus your energy on other, more productive things. Also, automate any processes that can be automated. There's really no point wasting precious time sending tedious emails to individual customers when you can automate them to send to everyone at once. As you start your business, remember you aren't Superman or Superwoman. Let others and machines do some tasks for you. 6. The numbers don't lie. If your business is doing fine, you'll know from your numbers and vice versa. If you don't know your numbers, then your business will eventually crumble. You have to know how much it costs to service a customer and how much is being made from that customer, as well as see if the cost is greater than the worth, and act accordingly. 7. Choose the right people to be on your team. No matter how much you try, you can't run a successful business on your own. In the beginning, you might be able to, however, when your company starts to grow, the work starts to pile up, and then you'll realize you need a team. This is when you must tread with caution, as choosing the wrong team can be detrimental to your business. Make sure that the people you bring on board have goals that are aligned with yours, and that they're ready to help you run the business like they would their own. 8. Customer engagement is important. Nobody wants to do business with a nameless or faceless brand. So it's important to actively engage your audience and have a relationship with them. Make your social media platforms, blogs, websites, etc., as engaging as possible and ensure that all queries are responded to promptly. Through this, you can get direct feedback from customers, and it establishes you as an authority figure. 9. Find a good mentor. Having a good mentor is like parental guidance. You want someone to hold you accountable for your actions and provide guidance through your journey. But choose your mentor wisely. It should ideally be someone who has a strong track record of success in business, believes in your idea, and is willing to give you honest feedback without worrying about protecting your feelings. 10. Don't forget to have fun. Somewhere along the way, many entrepreneurs forget to have fun with the business. After a while, you might get bogged down with details, or you might get burned out. A lot of this happens because entrepreneurs are known for being workaholics. But you know the saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. This is true no matter who you are. When you don't have any fun with business, you run the risk of losing your drive and failing at your goals. Don't make your business venture all about work. Here are some of the benefits of adding a little play to your entrepreneurship efforts. Innovation. Many entrepreneurs know that trying to force inspiration doesn't always work. Your most innovative ideas are likely to come when you're in a relaxed frame of mind. Adding a little bit of play to your regimen can help you relax and free up your mind so that you can come up with innovative solutions to some of the business problems that might be plaguing you. Taking a break from work can help you get through writer's block, find new solutions to old problems, and help you become more creative. If you feel yourself getting bogged down or burned out, stop what you're doing and play a little. Build your team. If you have employees or contractors, playing together can make a big difference. When we play together, we build bonds and trust. My son and I get along much better when we have time to play together, whether we are going on a bike ride or playing a board game. The same principle applies to your team. If you want to forge a strong team that's loyal to each other and that works well together, consider having a little playtime together. You might also be surprised at what it can do for morale in your company. A little fun with business can go a long way toward making your company a place where people want to work. Keep the business interesting. We all feel a little more fulfilled when we can have fun with business. Many of us become entrepreneurs or start new projects because we have passion and an interest in what we are doing. After a while, though, you might lose interest if all it is work, work, work. Add a little fun. Add a little fun with business, and suddenly it doesn't feel as much like work. It's easier to remember why you're doing it when you're having fun. Mess around a little bit and recapture some of that passion. It will help you push through the difficult times that come with any growing business. As you see more success with your business, don't use that as an excuse to stop having fun. Play is what makes life fulfilling and worthwhile. If you're going to make your business a big part of your life and your purpose, you want to make sure that there is some fun in it. In conclusion, there's no one-way approach to business. What worked for someone may not work for another. However, there are some common rookie mistakes that can be avoided. While there will definitely be mistakes made at your startup, having the knowledge early on will help you manage them and your computer repair business better.